See the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you can join us on this Saturday night. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Toronto Raptors. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And this is a
Changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Irving subbed in for Mike Conley. And Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him. But for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Abaji in at the foursome.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. Teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without...
Checked in for Randall. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information, to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Dick. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from DiVincenzo. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. And that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restricted position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
To the middle. Here's Dick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And if you're just... Minnesota making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. Irving comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Irving. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Brown. DiVincenzo kicks to Irving. Timberwolves passing it around. DiVincenzo passes to Irving. Randle from outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Abaji. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Abaji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Irving from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Barrett puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Irving for 2. Misses the jumper. And so it's Minnesota sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Walter out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 3 spot.
I like the fact that Reed is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Olynyk. Off target at the rim.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Irving. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Mitchell kicks to Olynyk. Boucher with the ball. Over in the corner, Brown. Driving in. Here's Olynyk. The shot misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Olynyk, a screen on DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Raptors trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the shot's good from Boucher.
Nice vision by Brown. Very unselfish. Always plays the game the right way.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Irving finds Randle. Back to Irving. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Pass to Dick. For the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside. Out to Edwards. Back to Irving. This one for 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Barnes outside. Here's Dick, covered by Irving. Dick, that's good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And here's Irving. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Quickly with a wide-open look. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the kid.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And that one's on target from the wing. Irving's got 31.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Dick. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Right side, Irving. Fires the 3. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.